Mr. David from Ibanex. Welcome down, Mr. David.
Hey, thanks.
actually, yeah, actually, you should be welcoming down today. This is your studio.
Hi guys. Good to see you guys online and virtually, and thanks so much to Yazid from the Basement Studio for having me on board. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. David. And anyways, today's live stream, what we actually want to do is actually we want to share with you guys what this collaboration is about. Basically, Mr. David is kind enough to actually give Basement Studio an opportunity, to actually co-manage the collab studio, right? And we're gonna talk more about that. But I think what's more interesting is that I think we would like to ask Mr. David to share some of his journey before entering Scape, example, like how it all started
Hmm.
for Ibanex,
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think if you guys are really in the local music industry, you probably have heard of either myself, David, or the company I founded, Ebenex Music, EBX, whichever you know it. As started in the early 2000s. 2005 was the first year we actually incorporated Ebenex as a guitar shop selling guitar effects. So we were one of the pioneer guitar effects specialists. Then I met Yazid also, I think a good more like I think 13 or 15 years
Yeah,
ago. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And it's been quite quite a journey from a guitar effects specialist. Then in 2008 we opened a guitar boutique called Blackwood Guitars at the Bras Basah complex,
Mm,
dealing with used, high-end custom shops,
yep, yep.
yeah, guitars, and then one thing led to another, and we actually entered the event production business again through live music, where we supplied musical instrument backline rental for small. Started small, really like small community kind of concerts and gigs, and then it sort of blossomed and progressed until we became one of the largest backline providers, working on massive stages such as Ultra, F1, NDP a couple of years. And yeah, I mean, it's been quite a journey. Then the last 3 to 4 years, we expanded on that to do a full scale kind of AV production,
Mm,
primarily for uh, live music.
mm,
Yeah. Then again, the businesses. I always have this growth mindset. How I can do things bigger and better. And keep trying to improve and learn and grow the business. So from AV production, we actually moved on to doing venue technical management. Yeah, which pretty much led us to this place, Scape. So before that, I've been dabbling with little venue spaces, from small spaces such as the EBX Live space at the
mm.
back of my warehouse, yeah, to Triple Two Arts Club. So Triple Two Arts Club, it's a creative art space in Bugis
Mm,
that I co-founded and currently managing with a few partners,
mm,
and then of course, like I said, Scape. Today, where we actually have an industry partnership with to continue to develop the local music industry and support the local music industry with other industry partners such as the Basement Studio, among others, as well as to provide technical kind of enabling and development. Yeah.
mm. Okay, yes. One of the first thing that I noticed, right,
Yeah.
when I first came into Scape, when
Yes.
David invited me to the ground theater example, and I
Mm.
saw everything was like fitted with very, everything's pretty much there, lah,
Mm-hmm.
for live streaming, for everything's pre-equipped, right? And also I saw basically your whole setup there. How long does it take for you to like do the complete setup for that room, for that theater? Yeah.
I think for the theatre, or be it any show,
Mm,
the key is really in the pre-show, the planning and the preparation.
mm,
I think that's really where the battle is won or lost.
mm.
So the actual physical setup, I believe we completed it in 2 days, less than 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, again, like when you do when you do any show, you're given a limited time frame to set up.
Mm, mm,
Yeah. So again, we conceptualize, we plan, we design. So the execution phase was really just going there, guys knowing exactly what they're supposed to do to hang the stuff up. Yeah.
Mm.
So I think
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, what during especially during COVID-19, right? I think a lot of companies, a lot of musicians, pretty much, we all have a hard time, right? And how did in your opinion, how did like Ibanez overcome um the pandemic example? Like how do you guys push through?
Yeah,
Yep.
I would like to think that we haven't exactly fully overcome. More like we are
Mm.
constantly trying to overcome it. Yeah,
Mm.
I don't believe we are totally out of the woods yet.
Mm.
Not with I mean, without large live scale musical events, concerts, festivals coming on board. I mean, we're still limited, of course, to this 50 packs, 100 packs, 250 packs kind
Mm.
of
Yep.
venue limitations. Yeah, but thankfully, this sort of events that you guys are probably watching now, live streaming, virtual events, has managed to become the norm.
Mm.
In this COVID environment.
Yep.
Yeah, and I like to think that we were quite fortunate uh, to have pivoted or adapted fairly quickly.
Mm.
Yeah, at the onset of the circuit breaker, and also again I couldn't have done this alone. When I was at my deepest darkest moments, like as I'm sure a lot of you guys were, maybe about a year back. I had a conversation with a close friend of mine, someone that I really deeply respect, Mr. Danny Long Timber. So if you're watching this, hi Danny. Yeah, and we came up with this Keep Music Alive,
Mm.
which I think really resonated with a lot of the local musicians. Where
Mm.
um, at, at the peak of this crisis, we were sending out live streaming kits.
Yeah.
Yeah, delivering to people's doorsteps, remotely, and sanitizing the
Oh
kids as they
yeah, I
came
remember
back.
that. Yes,
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 yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
working with a lot of I mean, many of you that are watching out there also, like with 53A and
Yep. Yep.
yeah, yeah, supersonic and so on and so forth. Yeah, so from that, and then in phase two, and the things started to gradually open up.
Mm.
Then we had all these done in our studio.
Yep.
Yep, and then of course in at Triple Two, and yeah, so I think uh it was a learning journey for us.
Mm.
As we a lot of things, I mean, coming from a purely live music environment to the virtual space. So we had to figure it out, like in terms of like the IT and the networking,
Exactly. Yep.
cameras and all that.
Yeah.
All these sort of moving parts that we weren't initially accustomed to.
Yeah. It wasn't easy, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
but again, I think we adopted a kind of
Mm.
a very open mindset.
Mm.
To learn as much as we could. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, and I'm glad the efforts have paid off. Yeah, but
Definitely.
but but we're not stopping here. I've got big bold plans moving forward. Yeah, and let's see where that will take us.
Yeah, and moving forward, that's a very good question I want to ask you. We're speaking about Ibanez gonna be doing like more about giving a hybrid experience, right?
Hmm.
So maybe you'd like to talk about that. Yep.
Giving a hybrid experience. Yeah,
Mm.
so as you know, virtual events now the norm. So naturally, with spaces and as we can see from business events, things are slowly starting to open up. We're doing like 250 packs kind of hybrid events for business, and I do foresee, and of course, with key organizations such as the Esplanade and NEC leading the way. Yeah, uh, that we hopefully can do some 50, 100, maybe even 250 packs kind of live music events right here at Escape. I think there's some discussions that's ongoing, and
Mm.
hopefully with this relationship that we have now with the Basement Studio, and I think this new collaboration that we have is what we're going to call
Mm.
collab.
Collab, yes.
Collab,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So this is probably the first time you're hearing of this word. Is something that we just finalized
Yeah.
a couple of days ago. Yeah, and to put up a local music festival for you guys. Again, without going too much into the details, yeah, but I'll say stay tuned. We are trying to break the next boundary, the next barrier, breakthrough
Yep.
again, of
Yep.
sorts. And I think it's with a sincere effort,
Mm.
both from the Basement Studio and
Yep.
us, and as well as our other collaborative partners,
Yep.
uh, to try to do what we can for the local music industry. Again, I think this is something that really resonates with us.
Yes.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, beyond money, fame, or recognition.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
but
Yes.
to have a heart of service, to
Correct.
continue to contribute to our local music industry.
Correct.
So for you, all you guys out there, I like to see that we are all in this together.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yep.
and how we can overcome it. Yeah.
Yep. And that's one of the reason why that when David spoke to me about this collaboration thing, I was very interested because of the sincerity and also the vision that he had. So I remembered David, you were speaking to me about having an open mind to work with other people,
Mhm.
making sure that we could give you could give an opportunity to uh, maybe musicians out there who might need a chance, right, during this hard time. So uh, I think this needs to be shared with everybody. Yeah. So
Mhm.
with that, I would like to say thank you so much, Mr. David.
Yeah, and
Yes.
thanks, Yazid, for your time. Thanks, you guys, for watching this, and again, continue to stay true,
Yeah.
and then I believe we'll all be rocking it out
Yeah.
again soon. Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
Rockstar Dreams.
Hashtag Rockstudio. Just about to say that. All right, man. Okay.
Alright,
And
yeah.
you know what? We're gonna bring you guys to the next segment in a bit. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay. Gonna go for a little short break. All right, and we are back from a very short break. The reason why I'm taking a very short break right now, cause I don't know where Mr. Rizal is. He's supposed to be here. Hi, Mr. Rizal. Is he here? Ah, there you are, bro.
Hi.
Wow,
Sorry. I'm late.
fashionably late.
I am fashionably late.
Wow.
I'm sorry because last minute, Yazid very shy talk in front of the camera,
Of
right? The
course.
camera, but then ask me come. Hey, Riza, are you free now? After I'm like, yeah, sure.
Exactly. Suddenly you see when you came in, like, suddenly the word fashionably came out. You see.
I'm always fashionable.
I was talking about the word on you. Okay, but anyways.
I'm always fashionable. So,
Yep.
Yazid,
Yes.
what is this?
Good question. So today, right, is our digital hard launch of the collab studio that we
Oh,
that the basement studio is collaborating.
with?
Yeah, with of course with Ibanez.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So it's a jamming studio.
it is a jamming studio.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, expanding, huh, somebody?
Uh,
Wow.
yeah lah, something like expansion card lah.
Anyways, I believe you have other collaborators also.
Definitely. So
Yeah, you can mention
yeah, please be on
me.
my behalf. Yes.
I don't even have the script,
Oh.
but let me think. Oh yeah, our good friends at City Music
Yep.
is also one of our key collaborators,
Yes.
and we have who else?
Beer Dynamic.
Bay Dynamics, Norman Lee, right?
Yes, we're
Norman
gonna have
Lee, yes.
Mr. Norman later.
Mr.
Yep.
Yeah, and
We have
All Access Music, Mr.
exactly.
Adnan. So I mean, in the spirit of, I would say,
Collaborations.
collaboration and
Yep.
doing I would say giving something back to the community
Yep.
during this kind of times,
Yes.
also keeping the art scene or the music scene alive
Yep.
in some form or manner, yeah. And
Just
wow,
wanna try our best and
kudos,
do.
hats off to you guys.
Hey, thanks, man.
Hats off to you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are
Yeah.
pushing the boundaries, the limits.
Yeah, I think it's not just we guys, but or me or whatsoever. I think it's all of us.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think it's good
Yep.
in some sense whereby uh, I would say a small establishment like Basement, and a very big production house like Ebenex, and then
Yes.
like you have City Music,
Yep.
one of the biggest music retailers
Yes.
out there in Singapore,
Yep.
collaborating in hopes to spur the community, or
Yeah.
yeah, all those good stuff that
Yeah,
you
and Escape as well.
oh, Escape, yes,
Yes.
not,
For yeah, I mean
Escape.
the
Oh,
the,
come on.
the reason why we are here, like
Yes,
we wanna make sure we wanna try and help do our part to actually just help out maybe do more programs here and things like that with Ibanex, of course. Yep.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. So yeah, it's all about the collaboration, and yeah, really hats off to you guys
Yep.
for making it happen.
Thanks. And talking about collaborations, bro.
Yes,
You know what? This is a true story, by the way. Our next act, right?
yes.
Okay. I happen to see a video feed, a video IG lah of this drummer. He's a young guy.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see,
And
I
and
see.
and it was just the day before, right, that we were supposed to have a pre-recording shoot that we already scheduled.
Fashionably late.
Yeah, fashionably late. Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? He was kind enough to actually just join, just do his thing.
Yeah.
The very next day, I
Yeah.
contacted him, and he only had like a few hours to rehearse.
And rehearse is one thing. I think he arranged. He. I mean, there was a backing track
Yeah.
from Ritz Ang.
From yes,
Yeah, shout out
shout out to
to
Mr.
Ritz.
Ritz Ang.
Yeah,
About Ritz.
his social media handle is about Ritz.
About Ritz.
Yeah, so he was very grateful enough to send this this boy.
Kind enough to send.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
backing
his
tracks.
and his name is Ilhan. So yeah,
Yes.
kind enough to send him a track, and I think he just winged it, and I mean it was it was good. I mean I
Yeah.
saw the snippet of the video. It was like it was like a YouTube tutorial where he was just like, oh man, that was like, wow, not bad.
Yeah. What?
I mean, okay,
What
yeah,
are the kids eating nowadays?
KFC. I don't know, but I mean, we have a few acts tonight. We have Ilhan for
Yes.
one,
Yep.
and we have Ritz Rosali and Ben.
Whoa.
And we have one of our favorite bands lah. This is bias, this is me being biased.
Hey, everyone.
This is me being
Riz
biased.
also our favorite band. No.
No, I know
Yeah.
it's our favorite band, but this is me being biased. Okay, I am super biased towards this band, Terrestrial.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, and I think all three acts were kind enough to spare their time.
Yep.
To be part of this collaboration moving forward.
Yes.
So we have like a pre-recorded sort of like a video segment,
Yep.
20-minute set, 15-minute set for each band.
Yep.
Yeah, thereabout. Yeah.
Yep.
And I think the first one that you're about to see is Ilhan. So I've probably seen him a few times when I think I was going to Basement Studio to jam.
Mm.
So suddenly I heard this bunch of kids, playing to like Blink-182 songs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this kid like Travis Barker, yeah.
Yeah, and you know something about Ilhan,
Yeah.
he also not only can he play drums,
Mhm.
he can also play the guitars really well. So if you go to
Multi-talented.
his IG, right, you can see a lot of videos of him.
Oh, what is his IG? Let's shamelessly plug
Yes,
the IG.
M.
into-
Ilhan, I think. Let me just double check that.
If
This
I'm not
is-
wrong, it's _M Ilhan.
Oh wow, somebody came prepared.
Fashionably prepared.
But-
Don't overuse the word fashionably, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, you know what? Shall we?
Okay, let's just okay, before we move forward,
Yep.
right? I would like to have a very special shout out to
Your girlfriend.
Miss,
Sorry.
Miss Shafura and friend Zafran. So Shafura and Zafran, Shafura is doing the production side. They actually shot the video. And directed the video.
All right.
Yeah, and to me the video turned out good lah. So I have very low standards. No lah, I got very high standards. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. But shout out to them because I think they are your part timers if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shafura is
and they are doing and they did a very good job.
Ah.
So directing and anything else.
Okay, hold on. We
Yeah.
don't have that button where there's applause. Yep. And also to add on to that, right?
Yes.
Okay, Ilhan's IG is M.
Dot Ilhan.
Dot Ilhan underscore.
Underscore.
Okay.
So we are both right.
We're both right.
But
Okay.
dyslexic
Yeah.
in some sense. But okay, so without further ado, this is Ilhan. He's gonna play two songs. But yeah, there will be an introduction of him. Cute.
Hi, I'm Ilhan and I'm at Collab Studio in Scape. And today I'll be doing a drum playthrough by Ritz Ang. Shout out to him, Ritz Ang.
All right. Are we live?
I do not want to stand by.
Right. Welcome back to our live stream. How was that? That was Ilhan's
Ning Long,
performance.
how was
Yeah.
it? How was it? Oh, you need to
Yes. Okay. So I hope
Yeah.
you guys enjoyed the performances.
Yin Lung, how was that
from Ilhan.
performance?
Absolutely fantastic.
Such a that talented boy,
Yeah.
like that kid.
But what's more important,
It's
right?
great
Yeah.
video also,
Yeah.
actually. Great shooting, great video editing.
Okay, I shy.
Agree on that, right?
It's Afura and the rest of them. But
Great
yeah,
teamwork, great teamwork.
Yep.
yeah, it was such a blast seeing him play, and with the backing track that Ritz gave,
Yep.
you know, and he is like primarily like a pop punk rocker drummer, but then he's playing so many grooves in between that song,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but
Actually, he. Alamak, sorry.
just hold the mic. As
Actually, he would. Is I would say is a bit out of his comfort zone. Actually.
yes,
Yeah,
for
but
sure,
he did
for
really,
sure.
really well.
Mhm.
Yep. And yeah, so kudos to him.
Mm.
And you know what's more important, right? We didn't get a chance to introduce Mr. Yin Long.
We are officially introducing Mr. Yin Long from City
City
Music.
Music. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, if you guys don't know, Mr. Yin Long from City Music has been supporting, the Basement Studio Yazid primarily in like, for how
Oh,
many
since
years?
our
Since
suspended in this
yeah,
in this
since
disaster
that
series.
live stream
Yep.
series, and then has been the one of the pillar of support that
For the music
yeah,
industry
for
right
the
now.
music industry,
Yeah.
and trying to champion all
Yes.
these causes and all that kind of
Not
stuff.
just saying it because he's been supporting us, okay? It's the truth.
A bit of brown nosing, no, but yeah. So thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me here.
As we have said, CD Music is one of the key collaborators of this collab thing. The collab studios, the one of the podcast studios here in Scape. Yazid, what questions do you want to ask Mr. Yin Long?
Wow. Okay, so basically, first thing first, thank you so much, Mr. Yin Long, for all the
Thank
support
you.
that you have given to the Basement Studio. We are really, really, what's the word? Beyond
Grateful.
words. Yeah,
Grateful.
grateful. Yep.
In depth.
And that's the reason why, when there was an opportunity to be working with Collab Studio, right? The name that we have decided to collaboratively,
Move forward.
move forward. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's only right that we get a chance to actually work with City Music again, for this collaboration. So I think what I would like to ask is maybe perhaps what's your views on collaborations right now, currently in this current state of time. Yep, where collaborations right now I think are getting more evidently more playing a big role in the industry right now. Yep.
First of all, I think it's a fantastic name. I don't know which of you all came up with the name Cole Lab.
I mean, yeah.
I think it's brilliant.
It's always Yazid pushing me, and then I yeah. So I just sprinkle fairy dust on them. Yeah, yeah. But yeah.
Collaboration. I think I'm sure you all have heard of the saying 1+1=3.
You're right.
But what you do 1+1+1, maybe it comes out to 10. Work out the sums, So I think, but of course, we need a good chemistry of like-minded industry partners coming together with
Yep.
the same common vision of to help one another,
Yep.
to grow the industry, to build up our local music scene, which has always been, I mean, we all share the same kind of vision and goal. So I think we are very thankful that you guys have called us in again to support this great initiative. I think we are more than happy and proud and honored to be working together again.
The honor is ours.
Yeah.
The
Thank
honor
you so
is
much,
ours,
man.
yeah.
Yeah. The honor is
honor
ours.
is
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
I mean, like moving forward. I mean, certain stuff. I mean, we can't do everything by ourselves. That's for sure. Then
Yep.
there is
Example today.
Perfect example, guys. But anyways, like be it a small production, be it like a idea that is like in its infancy stage and all that. We, I mean, for me personally, or Yazid and I have the same I would say mentality going forward. It's there's a reason why there are people in the creative industry, and there is a reason why like people like you, Mr. In Long, supports this kind of professionals, because they are good at what they do
Yep.
and all that kind of stuff. But COVID wise, we are sort of had to take a backseat approach on like doing stuff that we normally used to do. Like event shows, all the stuff that we took for granted. So, and sometimes things we cannot do it on our own because of restrictions. But that is where it's like I would say it's like a kampong thing, you know, like everybody in one kampong like that doing the kampong a greater good. So like having key collaborators like you to come in, gives the people who are actively trying to think of ideas to push the boundaries, be like, hey, you know what, I have people who support me, who believe in such initiative.
Mm.
I can do better.
Mm.
And then it goes in a full circle kind of thing. It goes
Yep.
back.
Yep.
So it promotes, in a way, growth.
Yep.
You know?
Correct.
Yeah. So that's what I feel. It's a very heartwarming thing to kind of like be a part of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I just add on that we are very happy to be working again closely with Scape, of course, because
Mm.
we've been working for Scape with Scape for such a long time,
Yep.
and it's we always believe there's a lot of potential that
Yeah.
we're sitting in the heart of Orchard Road. I think we are so happy that we can bring um, Orchard Road to be musically happening
Mm.
again.
Yep.
Like
Uh,
the old days.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Like
sure.
the
I'm
old
sure we
days.
all can do it.
Yep.
And also with working with Ibn X, David, you
Yep.
know, great guys, great team. So I think if we put all of us would have our own unique strengths and
Mm.
capability, we put all together. I think we can achieve a lot of nice things
Yep.
together.
Totally agree. Yep.
Perfectly summed up what collab is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you know what? Especially for Inglong, right? What one thing that I realized that in all the live streams previously, and Mr. Inglong has been quite actively been throughout every stream that if I happen to if I happen to go in a live stream, I would probably say Mr. Inglong. He's
Oh
been so
yes.
supportive, you know.
Yes.
So yeah, so I think I think I have a question here, like
Mm.
where how do you get like involved in the creation or realization of the working with the community, example like supporting the local music scene, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I mean you guys, I know you guys started with I mean you guys are a music store, but I think now you guys are more than that, you know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how or when did you,
So you're talking about like the content and the support that we've
yeah, the
been
support that you
doing.
guys have been
Okay,
giving
okay,
through
okay.
the all our local musicians, like like even for my studio is,
Mm,
so
mm, mm.
yeah.
I guess for us to be in as a retailer for past 50 over years, it's more than just setting up a store to sell products to
Mm.
instruments to musicians. More important is to engage the industry out there, support.
Mm.
So when COVID came last year, circuit breaker came down. It's like a doomsday for a lot of
Mm.
us musicians here.
Yep.
So the immediate reaction for a lot of musicians suddenly don't have a venue to perform is to go immediately live stream, right?
Yeah, correct.
But most of them would face a challenge. How to do it?
Mm.
How to have a good sound? You can't just put a phone. You can put a phone and live stream yourself, but
Yep.
we musicians, sound is very important.
Correct.
So that's where we decided to, or rather, we realized there's a need. We started reaching out. Also, there are also musician friends that reach out to us also, see what we can do. So we actually be loaning out a lot of equipment, audio equipment, microphones, audio interfaces,
Yep.
instruments, the whole works.
Mm.
Also providing, we ourselves also being thrown into this live streaming and podcasts. Because of COVID, actually, in a way, we are being thrown into it. But it's also the good thing come of it. We became pretty good at it,
Mm.
and we became to share, and we became to, and of course, when Yazid, you came to us and said, "Hey, you want to do live stream? you know. And besides supporting music, also supporting other music industry partners like studios like yourself. You say you want to do something more than just being a studio, and to bring a content, bring musicians together. I think we all share a common goal. You want to support something. You want to bring at least a platform for your the musicians out there to perform again. And I think we're more than happy to jump on board. And that's, I mean, here we are again.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man. I mean, I think you have been very supportive. That's why I say thank you. We are so grateful.
Thank you
And
for giving us the opportunity to.
yeah, and yes. Oh, most importantly, of course, you were saying that you guys have been working with Scape, right? And what's the latest program?
What's your future endeavor with Skip?
Yeah.
We're always looking for opportunities. The current one that we are working very closely right now actually is podcasts. In fact, we have always been trying to pursue the concept of podcast, the trend of podcasting, which actually is getting so big now, because we do supply a variety of equipment for podcasting. When Scape approached us to be the program partner and the sponsor for their latest, it's called the Podcast Competition Plus, whereby they actually, first time they're doing this, and they had 70 entries
Oh, that's a lot.
to join the
That is a lot.
competition. So out of the 70 entries, they chose 10 of it.
Oh.
10 of them actually would undergo a crash course, boot camp like that, So they'll be trained under radio DJs. We came in to sponsor prize, of course, and also we provided some training crash course also. So our team provided a mentorship how to do podcast properly, so you have good audio. And we also outfitted one of the studios beside the collab studio actually.
Okay.
So that's so we have a podcast studio that we're outfitting together with Audio Technica also came on board. So we're the co-program partners for it. So great studio to check out if you want to do a podcast. Approach
Please,
Scape.
please come down.
And
Yeah.
in fact, I was just at the podcast studio just now, and the contestants were actually doing something.
Yeah. We saw nowadays the podcast studio is it's quite. I think
Quite
it's,
lively.
quite
I would
lively.
say lively. Yeah. But
Yeah.
Mr.
We
Ibu,
should have
do you
joined.
think,
We
do
should
you
have
think
joined.
Jazzy and I can do a podcast or not?
Why not? I think you should. I think you all should. I think you all absolutely should
I think
actually.
I believe Jazzy and I will just lullaby.
Because you all have got so much things to talk about.
Yeah, that's
about
why.
the industry, about
I mean, we have like
We're
probably
talkative.
10 minutes of content, 30 minutes of nonsense. But that's what makes us desirable. No, I'm kidding.
So what's the name of the podcast channel?
And also overconfident, just to let you know.
We have got a lot of confidence, one oozing out of every part of
Kidding,
our body.
kidding.
We don't know why. But yeah, I mean, it's a very good initiative by City Music and Audio Technica to push a digital medium in this time of age where the digital era is booming. And what better way to capitalize and at the same time educate.
Yep.
Be the hub, like make Scape the hub of a digital medium where the young can be like, oh, okay, this is another avenue for me to go out to, and the current people will be like, oh, okay, somebody is in some sense supporting that kind of digital medium.
Correct.
Yeah, instead of your normal thing, which I'm not saying is wrong, but diversify.
Yeah, that word
Yeah.
is diversify. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I would like to also mention that, as for the collab studio, how City Music has graciously supported collab studio is by outfitting the place with Vox amps,
And
right?
Black
And
Star
Black Star
amps,
amp, and also
Mackie.
Mackie speakers, and also
Cork keyboards.
chord keyboard. Yes. So, So if you guys should really try the studio out, make a
Yeah.
booking soon.
I think it's very cozy the way you guys have set up the studio.
Yep.
The lights, it's very comfortable. I think it's very friendly, and I mean it's
It's us
just
lah.
from the pictures. I think you guys should come down and check out the studio.
Yes, should,
The
you
people
know.
here, they're running it.
Yeah.
Great team from Ibanek, from
Yes.
Basement,
Yep.
Scape supporting behind. I think it's a
Yes,
fantastic
yes.
music creation space in the heart of
Yes.
Orchard Road.
Correct. That is the sentence we're looking
that is
for.
the sentence that we're
Correct.
trying to look for, but we
Yes.
don't know how to say it.
Yeah, we're gonna record that part again and we're
And
gonna
then
take it
play
out and we're gonna post it on our IG.
Yes, yes. A hub for music creation. You know, you gotta start somewhere. I mean, we can be at home, we can be outside with your friends, and why not? Right? But I mean, please socially distance yourself. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, it is. It's very nice to hear that the competition you had
Yep.
had 70 participants
mm,
or
mm, mm.
70 podcast thingy into, which is technically says the weight of how we're gonna pivot into this digital age. And
Yeah, correct.
It's
Nice to know that you are doing a big part of it.
yes,
as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
like nursing them.
Mm.
Yeah. And
Yup.
some more, wow, get to train with DJs. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I also never get to be a DJ. Only now, only like talk
Can
to
lah
you.
at home lah. Yeah, we try lah. We try at home.
Start your channel, right? You can be your own DJ. Control your own. You own your media.
Well, we will try, Mr. Yin Lung. We won't. We will promise you the moon, but we will shoot for the stars. How does that sound?
And you know what? We also like to thank Mr. Yin Long for taking his time out
Yeah.
from his
Thank you
busy
very much.
schedule to be here. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank
Yep.
you, guys.
Yeah, and if you guys wanna check out City Music, okay, please drop by City Music
Peace Center.
soonest as you can, because they have very lovely staff, very friendly. Whenever when I'm there, right, everybody's always trying to attend to someone. Making sure that no customers are left unattended.
Just in case you all did not know,
Does it?
we used to be working
Was
together. Yazid used to be working with us.
Yes, correct.
Right? Also,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that's how long we go back.
Correct. Yes.
Go
Does
back.
it was the mascot, if
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
I would love to. I think it was in could be in 2000 something. I can't remember.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
yeah.
think
So
99,
thank you very
2000,
much for coming down.
Yes,
We
thank you.
feel very grateful and such and the honor is like really ours to
Yep.
to be to be working again. Very
Yes.
close.
Likewise.
Yeah.
All right.
So
For our next segment, actually.
yeah. So we have another band, another act actually.
Another act, yes.
They actually played for one of our live stream episodes. Reeds Razali.
Yes.
Very very
Yep.
very very nice voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back then it was a trio.
Oh, now it's a full band.
Yeah. Now it's a full band.
Yeah, now it's a
Yeah.
full band. I was like, I was helping, Yazid, editing the videos. I was like, wow, the song stuck in my head. And I was humming to it.
Yeah.
And
Be
singing.
my forever.
I mean, not like that lah.
Yeah.
I mean,
but better lah, of course lah. Reed sings better. Could you
But yeah.
be my forever?
The audience wants
Yeah.
to see
Oh,
the
sorry.
video.
Yeah.
So,
Long time never play music.
without further ado, Miss Shafura, are you ready to cue? Okay, yeah, she's ready. Okay, so it's a 15-minute set of Rich Rosali playing 3 songs, and enjoy. Thank you, Mr. Yin Lung.
Thank
you.
you.
All right, let's go. Hold on to me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, yeah! You give me butterflies every time I talk to you. And if you want my love, you'll be the one. And now you see how much you mean to me. 'Cause I won't forget the way you look. I won't forget how you touch me. Yeah. Oh baby, yeah. The heart that you took away. hoping that you come back. And now you see how much you mean to me. 'Cause I won't forget the way you look. I won't forget how you touch me. Oh baby, yeah, the heart that you took away. And now you see why. If you want my love, you'll be the one. And if you want, you go and chase the sun. The way you look, I won't forget how you touch me, babe. Oh baby, yeah, the heart that you took away. And now you see why. I'm lonely. If you want my love, you be the one. Alright. I'm lonely. If you want, you go and chase the sun. Alright. Alright, that was tiring. Oh wow, it is really tiring actually. I am quite shagged out. Shagged out. Wait, tuning.
Right, while Ritz is tuning, we are at this beautiful place, which is called Collab at Scape.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yes,
Ritz
yes,
will continue.
This space is co-shared between Basement and Ibenex. So shout out to them for, this amazing space. So, shall we try before I even try?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. I've been all around the world trying to find the reason. Well, it took off. Wondering why you're leaving. 2, 3. Was it something I said? And was it something I done? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Tell me the reason why. Can you tell me? Tell me the reason why. Before I even try. Well, we promised each other we'll stay and try to see things. Yeah. Well, it's empty now. The words meant to keep bed. Tell me, and was it something I said? Was it something I done? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Tell me the reason why. Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Tell me the reason why. Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Tell me the reason why. Before I even try.
Yeah. Eh, wow, bro, blast, nice. Damn, solid dah. Wah. Eh, wait lah, let me tune again.
Shook out with drums. This studio. Sounds nice. I don't know any.
I don't know what to say. We compliment Melvin every single day, so
Yeah,
I don't
man.
think he needs the compliment
Why
right
is it
now.
a problem?
Cause you low. Why?
They cannot hear you.
Yeah, I know.
We talk.
He said he don't like it. I don't know why.
Melvin just being sensitive.
Oh, what? Jarat, bro. Okay.
On to our next song.
Yeah, on to the next one. But actually, right, this place is actually damn nice. I'm quite. Got the feels, got the vibes. Yeah, man. Quite sure.
Yeah.
Oh, one more time. One more tong lah.
One more tong.
One more tong.
One
Tong,
more
tong,
tong.
tong. Oh, I like that song, bro. Next time we do that song live.
Tong, tong, tong.
How? I like when your booty go down. Be my forever. Whenever you're ready, Melvin. One, two, three, yeah! Hey girl, won't you listen to the song that's being written about how much you mean to me? Perfection in every single way. The way you love, it always makes me say, yeah, could you be my forever? 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 Well, your light, the brightest shining star, in my darkest night, you're lighting up my world. Oh, well, your light, the
ocean. As beautiful as it can be. That's what you want to be my forever. Could you be my forever? Yeah. Could you be my forever? Could you be my forever? Could you be my forever? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Could you be my forever? Yeah. Could you be my forever? Could you be my forever? Bring it down. Oh, well, your light, the brightest shining star, in my darkest night, you lighten up my world, oh, well, your light, the moonlight lighting up the ocean, as beautiful as it can be. That's what you ought to be. Can you be my forever?
Hey, that was an awesome performance, awesome performance by Mr. Ritz, Razali, and Ben, right? Mr. Rizal.
I can't see you.
Oh, you can see me?
Oh, now I can. Yes, yes, by Mr. Ritz Rosali. You know, I wish I could sing the last one to anybody that is, single.
Yeah, hey, you know what?
Yeah,
Mr. Riz
Be My
Razali,
Lover.
Mr. Riz
Be My
Razali is
Forever,
such
sorry.
he's such a talented guy, man. He can sing, he can play
He is
guitars, he
actually,
can
yeah.
solo, he can, he plays percussions very well for Wicked
Yeah.
Aura as well.
Wait,
And
he's,
wait, he's part of Motors as well.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Wow.
He multi-talented. Is his nickname Ritz Beer or something?
Yeah, Riz Mia, correct. Yeah. I believe
remember that.
yes, I
I
believe
remember
he's a big
A big
John
fan,
Mayer
big,
fan.
big fan.
Yeah.
So yes, that was Ritz Razali played 3 songs, which was "Hold On to Me," and "Be My Forever," which is the last one, and the middle one is
Sing it a bit, sing it a bit.
I forgot.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know.
He has to sing it a bit.
Yeah, sing it a bit. Come on.
Last bit.
No,
Come on, man.
No,
Yeah,
no,
hey.
no. Shit, but the hand is in there.
Already.
Hey, come on.
Forever. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
No, I just got too much sweet. I ate too much sweet, so I'm a bit hyper now. Okay. Anyways, that was it was awesome set by Ritz Razali, and we are here with, is it?
Yes, the man from Bayer Dynamic,
Mr.
Yes,
Norman
Mr.
Lee.
Norman Lim. Yes.
Lim, yes,
And-
Norman Lim.
And
And
also our good friend, okay, the man from All Music Access, Mr. Adnan
Thank
Othman.
you, thank you.
Is it Mr. Adnan Othman?
Thank
Yes,
you
yes.
for
having
Thank you.
us.
Thank you for having us here.
Yeah, it's really an honor.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for taking your time out of your busy schedule to be here. Right. Even Mr. Adnan, I think he was rushing here, from his teaching.
I was excited to be here, man.
Wow.
I was excited, really excited.
yeah lah, see his attire. Wow,
Yeah.
so handsome.
Yeah, so handsome.
Ready to fight kung fu.
And and Mr. Norman as well. Thank you so much.
Yes,
no problem,
He was
brother.
from office and stuff like that. And the reason why, right, I decided to get the both of them together because all of us actually working together very closely since back then and
Yeah.
very good friends as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think it's
Became
gonna be a
brothers.
fun banter a bit
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
fun banter.
We love these guys.
Yeah. Hey, after this, invoice them.
Yes.
Invoice,
that's it.
invoice.
Invoice. Get paid.
see what I mean?
Get paid.
Yep.
Yeah, but again, they are also alongside City Music, two of the key collaborators that Yazid, the Basement Studio and Urbanex is working with, moving forward. So like the video that you guys just saw from Ritz, all of the mics were gratefully, gracefully, or I forgot the English word, but I have no idea. Oh, it's too bright. It's too bright. Yeah, was sponsored by Bayer Dynamics, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, and
Cool.
and the sound quality was top notch.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Bayer Dynamic and of course Mr. Norman for always constantly supporting the studio. Yes. For the
Yes.
actually
You're
our
most
relationship
welcome,
has started
brother.
way back as well. For I think I don't know for a good I think maybe 4-5 years already. I think. If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when we knew from, I don't know, Timber or something
Yup.
like that. Yeah, and that was how it started. And when I took on the job in Bayer, then I kind of got to know you through Kamal,
Yes.
who's my boss, and
Yeah. Special thank you to Mr. Kamal as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he played a major part for
Yes.
all these collaborations. So credit due to him as well, and together with HQ in Germany for passing us all these great gears.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
And I think Bayer Dynamic has been very supportive, especially to all our musicians here in Singapore.
I hope.
Yeah, definitely yes. I know that bands like Motors, are using Bayer Dynamic. I also know that some of my very good friends who are very good sound engineers who actually swears by Bayer Dynamic microphones
And headphones.
and headphones. Yes, correct. And now that and also me and Mr. Anand, we always love how
Yeah.
the Bayer Dynamic mics and
Definitely,
headphone
yeah.
sounds. Yep. And but you know what? I have a very important question to ask you because I'm always intrigued.
Damn.
Right? Every time when Mr. Norman comes over to the studio to have to chit chat and stuff, right? And Anand, remember sometimes he will he will tell us story about how Bayer Dynamic microphones were and
Yeah,
the
history of it
the
and
history
stuff
of it
like
and
that,
stuff.
yeah.
So if you don't mind sharing with us a bit, if you don't mind, because I think it's very intriguing.
No. I mean, Bay Dynamic. We are from Germany. We're a manufacturer for professional microphones and headphones. And also your communication stuff, which is all your wireless microphones and yada yada yada. Plus your conferencing system. So we have been around for I think 97 years. 2024 will be our 100 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I thought you wanted to say 1997.
no,
97 years. I was like, I almost cast out.
no, but yeah, I mean, we have been around for a very long time. We started off with just microphones, and then after that, it developed to headphones, and I mean, then things happen. Time goes by, everything innovation happen, and things like that. So we have eventually we headed towards that pro audio video kind of stuff. So you got microphones from your touring series or microphones for your recording, your podcasting, gaming mics. Pretty much for gaming mic, podcasting mic. I just said that.
Yep.
And I mean, there's more to that, lah. You know, I mean, Adnan, our friend here, he loves using our microphones for all his recording.
I love
Yes.
them.
Um,
Not because I'm getting them, but because the true nature, the honesty of the mics is really coming out to to your ears.
yeah,
and
you're
stuff.
using this mic, no?
Yes.
Right. That's the M88.
The
So
M88.
just a fun fact. It's made famous by Phil Collins. So for those of you who hear Phil Collins, then yeah, he pretty much used an M88 during his shows back then, and up till today. I hope you know.
I remember you told us, right?
Yeah.
That it was featured in movies as well.
Yeah. I mean, we've manufactured like headphones that. Have you seen those rectangular headphones? Okay, who here have watched Bohemian Rhapsody? You know, regarding Freddie Mercury. You look lost. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Okay.
haven't been to the
So
cinema for
anyway,
so long.
during the show, there was a point where the stage manager was actually using a white or or gray color like headset, which was on stage, and those were all Beyerdynamic headphones. You know. So yeah, and I mean, for like bands like the Beatles, I've been to the museum over in Liverpool, so I've seen it that they actually use those stuff. We produce mics for them as well, to what I heard, and I mean, what else? Who else can I think of? I don't know.
So
No,
more.
Sort of like I would say. I mean,
yeah, Nirvana's
Nine.
last gig
Yeah.
was using a beer. I mean,
Yeah.
I remembered the feedback, but yeah, I mean, we grew, so now we are where we are,
Yeah.
and we're headed towards more of that pro creator musicians kind of thing on a professional level.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
And to add on to that, recently I was watching back Toto's the band Toto live in Montreal, and I was like,
right.
like I was like, hey, that's a M88 that Steve Lukather was singing to.
You recognize that?
Yeah, I recognize that.
particular-
Yeah. So I mean, it's evident like what Mr. Norman said. Beer has been around for nearly 100 years.
Almost.
Almost
not
100
1997,
years.
100 years. Okay? Don't be a fool like me.
And you know what, the moment that the moment that I started using Beyerdynamic microphones for our drums, right, at the basement studio, that was when I realized, wow, the mics, the microphones are great, all the TG series and stuff. Yeah, and
It's all pretty flat.
yeah,
So it's pretty honest.
yeah, it's pretty honest. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So
And thank you so much, man. So
no problem, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, we would love to support you for whatever journey that you're going through, and hopefully you will succeed someday. Don't worry.
thank you so
it
much,
will.
man.
It
Thank
will.
you.
It will come. Big things will come.
Thank you so much.
Don't worry.
Thank you. And having Anand on board with the projects that we are doing. Anand is very proactive in promoting brands.
Yep.
He's doing it actually out of his he's kind enough to do a lot
Good
of
guy, Adnan.
yeah, very handsome guy as well. But he has
Single?
he has a big heart. Yeah. You're
no?
single?
Damn.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
unfortunately.
No. I don't think it's complicated.
No, it's not. See, yeah.
But he's been doing a lot of radical videos. So maybe
I mean, I would say what Adnan is doing right now is like those reviews, but
But it's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's not just
It's really insightful, and not
Yeah.
as an end user, if you
Correct.
actually watch it, it allows you to better understand, like where he positioned his mics
Yes.
on the caps,
Yep.
what he uses, and things like that. So it kind of help you,
Yeah, and
so
this kind of content, I mean, you see it overseas, when like you see it in an international level, but in a local setting, I mean, it is something that I think you are doing, trying to get that.
yeah, you
thing
in a way,
emotion,
this
right?
is a form of educating,
Yeah,
back to the
correct.
community, which I mean, it's pretty noble, man.
I feel that the locals and some of the brands that they don't know,
Mm.
and he has to bring into lights that this brand has been on for been around for so long,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
yet maybe not being acknowledged much.
Yeah.
So I think it's best that I do like
Something-
yeah,
something
something.
back.
You know what Anand is? Spotlight. Exactly like a spotlight. So you have like a product, right? And then he just spotlight the thing, which is not a bad thing. It's a admirable thing to
That's
do. Because like who else would? I mean, some musicians would swear by stuff that is I don't know what word I need to use, but like commercialized. You know, I mean, yeah. You all can hit me after this, but never mind. But you know, there are certain aspects of like your pedals, your
Yeah.
amps, your mics, or even your headphones, where it's a series that nobody knows, but it puts out the same punch. If you are into this genre or that genre,
That's right, correct.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
you have that. It is niche to its core, but it's like I said, it's diversify.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
it's a bit it's the full
Good.
spectrum. It's a full spectrum. So like if like you don't know what to buy for your item, you can just go on and look at all access music. Oh, this is the driver. This is the drive I need to buy,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all that kind. So this is the mic I need. You know, and it again it goes into what Yazid and I truly believe in. It's like I would say it's an ecology of things where it's organically,
Community.
yeah,
On a community
on
base.
yeah,
Yeah.
organically grown
Grow.
on a community level. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is what I need to do sometimes. I need to, he will tell me stuff, and I'm like,
Yes,
"This is
complete the
what-"
sentence.
Yeah, I need to complete it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I think of us, and also Mr. Yin Lung just now, what we're trying to do is to get that thing started.
Yep.
And what better way to have it than in Skip?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, without Skip, then you can't have the
Correct.
opportunity to even have this. So
Mr. Ying Long put it in a nice words, which I forgot. You
You
got it.
are
You got it,
the
you got it?
hub of music
Yes.
creation.
Yes, yes, the hub of music creation. Yeah, actually, I also forgot
As a
about it. But yes.
copywriter, I'm gonna steal that.
Hey, but you know what? Not I would like to ask this question to Mr. Anand. I mean, we see what he's doing and stuff, but maybe tell us more about how did All Music Access started and why, example.
Okay, All
Yep.
Music Access started. I mean, because I was looking for something else. I was looking for some new challenges besides teaching and stuff. And I realized that not many locals doing any reviews and demo and stuff. So yeah, that's where I got started with just a single pedals, and then somehow I got supported by Davis Guitars to help me to help me with all the gears and
Yes.
stuff like that. And that's where it's escalate. I interview local and also overseas musicians,
Yes.
and go for a music convention at NAM show like almost every year.
Wow.
And looking at new
how
gears,
lucky.
Yeah.
the bass gears, whatever gear you guys are. Have you guys been to NAM show?
No.
No.
Wow.
Then what you
You're
sitting here
one
for?
lucky guy.
Yeah,
dude.
You guys been to the NAM show?
We didn't go to NAM, we go to Nun.
You know
Nun show,
you
Nun
know
show.
you know something. He ever say like jelak already.
Wow.
That level. Wow.
Was it
I'm
like was it like been there, done that or something?
yeah. Been there, done that. Too many
Yeah.
times. Too many times.
Yeah, but
So, but anyway, I mean,
Yeah.
and you get to meet a lot of stars. I mean, like professionals.
yeah, you
industry
meet
over there,
all
yeah.
your
The
musicians.
musicians.
Correct, yeah,
Tell us
man.
about your experience, man.
I mean,
yeah.
meeting them, it was a surprise that they are not like what you expect.
Mm.
Like they are not like really superstar.
Mm.
They
Like
really treat
cocky,
you as
They're not cocky,
they're not cocky at all.
right?
So it was a surprise. I mean, I can see you at just like this, right?
Yep.
And I can just talk to you like a friend.
Yeah, like, hey, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the. It was a surprise.
Okay.
And of course, you will never finish walking around for a day. NAM show is about 4 days or 3 days. You can never finish them.
It's really huge. It's really huge.
It's insanely huge. Lots of brands you heard and brands you never heard before. So it's always intrigue me that the brands that you never heard before, and they're willing to let you try and experience their pedals because they want people to know these pedals are as good as any other brands any other major brands or so.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, I mean you guys should
Yeah.
Maybe one day we should go.
yeah.
Lucky guy.
Wow, I really got no money to travel overseas. How?
Yeah.
Like what does it say? He go Nam, we go Nan.
But I mean,
Yeah.
of course, with all the connections and the artists that I interviewed, and thanks to Davis Guitar for backing me up, and but of course, we do a lot of weird stuff too.
Yep.
Like I do that kind of stuff. Where,
Define weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not that
Not-
kind of
not between us.
No, not
Between you and me.
Yeah, that's better. That's
Yeah.
better.
So like how we tried Bay Dynamic mics to see whether they are good. Of course, every mics are good in the
You
studio.
pushed it to the
No,
extreme.
I had to.
Who would bring a drum mic set and bring a drum,
Yeah.
put it under a flyover, and
Exactly.
just to test whether the mic is good? So
I mean, we got to test, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
mics are good in the studio, but how about outdoor with cars going around?
We need more people like you guys. Very experimental.
yeah.
Yeah, I
You're
love
like
that.
the scientist.
Yes.
You know what?
Yes.
I was so disappointed of the pandemic, right? Which is also good, but the cons is I would have traveled so far away, like not too far,
Kazakhstan.
probably Kazakhstan, meeting a friend, doing a vocal right in the
friend.
center of the mountainous area with snowy grounds.
Wearing this?
No, of course not.
Okay.
I thought,
And
it was, I
in-
thought it was like a traditional cloth of
Yeah.
Kazakhstan.
But then, right, you know what mic we should be testing? The M88.
Damn it, yes.
Why?
The M88.
Hey,
They have been
Oops.
talking about this M88 thing for like how many months already, you know?
Yep.
Oh man, this mic is
no,
just...
it's versatile. You
It's
know,
the-
you can use it for vocals,
I use it for guitar, man. It's a
for your
bee's knees,
guitar,
Yeah.
for
drums, sorry.
drums, for your snares, toms, kicks. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So you see
recently
the
I
synergy
was-
of what we are. It's like we have the supplier of the mics of Bay Dynamics, and then we have I would say a reviewer, but more than that, you know, more than
content creator.
content creator, yes.
Yeah.
And
Just
then
so,
we
I
have,
mean,
we have somebody like Yazid who kind of like brings everybody's like the
Yeah.
kind of thing. So expect more like fresh content like this, you
Yep.
know, where
Yeah.
we will go into a studio, review stuff or push a certain mic to a limit,
Yep.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, you know what? We can actually have the samples right now. Like right now, currently Mr. Riza is speaking into an M88 mic, Bayer Dynamic.
Only I have
Yeah.
the good mic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
With this
and
voice.
Mr. Noman is speaking into a V96.
Really?
Yep.
Not 70? It's a 70.
Oh, it's just, sorry, V70. I was just testing Mr.
Yeah,
Noman.
I think
actually.
then yours would be a 35,
35,
and
yes.
yeah, Yazid
Oh, yes,
will be a
correct, yes.
50.
V50 and V35.
But I need to highlight something. I mean,
Yep.
without Yazid, I mean,
Yeah.
without,
Without
Yazid,
Yazid, I wouldn't have known him,
yep.
and I wouldn't have known him. So
You know, these guys.
Yazid brought everything together.
Like I
So
say,
you know,
you
when you actually brought up this whole collaboration idea, it was, yeah, I can't say no.
Yep.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
You know.
These guys have always been supportive, and I think that's what we all need. We all need support. Everyone.
But you don't know
Definitely.
that how scary I was
Yep.
or I am because I'm the kind of guy who shoot guerrilla cameras, right? And when he said, "Hey, come on board," and I was like, with the giants, and I was like, "Oh man,
Giants.
Giants.
the giants, the basement studio."
You calling me fat?
No, 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 no. The major players, and especially Abanex,
Yeah.
City Music,
Yes.
Escape.
Them.
These guys are the bee's knees, man.
Thank you so much, man. I mean, all of us, we are just humbled by God. I mean, as for me, I'm just humbled that I get the chance to work with my friends. You know, you guys are my friends, and at the same time, you guys have been, doing things for the community. I think this is what it should be lah.
It's always about giving
yeah.
back.
Yeah,
It's
that's
always
right.
about
Giving
giving
back,
back.
I mean,
Yep.
we are passionate for one. So for to say at least we are passionate for what we do. Like like Mr. Norman here, very passionate on how mics, this and that, how it works, the whole mechanics wise, and like how Adnan is to how they want to review stuff, and Yazid is like have any idea just go, and me also that kind of thing. So having four equally like-minded
Yes.
gentlemen. You know,
Gentlemen, yes,
yeah,
that's the right word.
gentlemen, right? It elevates the whole collaborative thing that they are all trying to put out. And I think it's safe to say that we have something in the pipeline. I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Desmond. Yeah, and all of us actually.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we are working towards that closely,
Yep.
and we cannot wait.
Yeah.
We cannot wait.
Yeah, and of course, you know, we always have to say this that thanks. I have to thank Mr. David from Ibanex who, you know, who give me this opportunity first to actually, you know, he gave. I mean, you know, for me, I don't. I mean, I'm still a small fry in this industry.
French fry.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I like that word. I'm still a French fries in this industry.
Is it wrong if I say I'm gonna eat you? No, right, it's wrong, right? French fries.
No,
Yeah, but we can
he-
go
he's
for
the
French
large
fries
one,
later.
not
Oh,
the,
the
not
large
the
one.
small one, or
Oh.
the medium, but the large one.
I'm gonna share with you guys then.
Well, I like that, man. I'm still just a French fries in this industry, but thank you, Mr. David from Ibanex, and of course the whole Ibanex team right now, who's always been very supportive, who's always been
For
helping
sure.
us out.
Yes, Benjamin
Yes.
Tan and
Ben
Roy
Tan.
Locke. Okay,
Yeah.
Big
whoever
ups
they are,
to you
whoever
all.
they are.
And of
Yeah.
course the basement, of course my basement fellow basements.
Fellow basement.
Yeah, fellow
Part-timer.
basements. Yeah.
Ayo.
Yeah, Shafura who's doing
You can't see her
the
lah,
video
but
switching. Yeah,
technically you can't see her.
She's
lah.
one of the best I think you
Yeah.
ever had.
correct. Yeah, the best talented.
Yeah.
Why?
Sing her a song
Why
tonight.
Shafira, you shy, is
You
it?
better sing her a song tonight.
Sing her a song.
Nope, it's okay.
Oh.
and also currently, you know, my intern, Mr. Khairul,
From RP.
yeah, from RP.
Yeah.
Both of them are from RP. Yeah, so good job RP
Woohoo.
for producing a lot
Oh,
of.
you. Wait, Norman was. from
Oh,
our-
alumni. Alumni.
Alumni, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I hope
I'm
that
sick.
was a very good segment between us, because the whole reason for us doing this as the live stream is to kind of not probably cement the fact that we are here. We are gonna do something, and we are gonna see it through. So it's a bold statement to say lah, but you know, having a good pillar of support next to you makes you kind of be like, this is nothing. We can do better. You know, that kind of thing. Like better projects after better projects after better
Yep,
projects. You know, they
definitely.
can
Yeah.
be pushing everything
Yeah.
off, you know, the limits, to the limits. And also at the same time, you know, have the consistency of like that, you know, quality out there. Yeah. So I do dare say that.
Try to push boundaries lah.
Yeah.
But I think Rizal is bringing, even though he pushes, we all pushes, you know, boundaries. He's the one that stabilized everything.
Yeah,
Like,
correct. Yes.
I think
Oh,
without
am
him,
I?
without,
do I?
Yeah,
I
man.
didn't know
yeah,
that.
without you, I think
Yeah, exactly.
You ground everything.
yeah, you ground
Yeah.
everything.
I'm
Yeah.
like the dia that just I ground Yazid down.
I've been observing you, man.
Yeah,
Whoa.
No, just kidding.
I mean, of course,
Wow.
talking about Mr. Rizal, you know, he,
Anan.
I think he has a lot of experience in, you know, making things run efficiently, and also his creative directions. Thank you so much, you know,
Oh, thank you,
especially
man.
during suspended in this disaster. That's why we first started working together, and you know, out of his own free time,
Yeah, I
out
mean,
of his own
yeah.
effort, you know.
I mean,
So I think you deserve a very big round of applause, brother. Yeah.
no, but like I said, it's the form of collaborative, right? It's I mean, there's a lot of collectives out there for sure.
Yep.
There's a lot of collectives out there, and they do. I would say they do have the same amount of passion and the same amount of drive, and it is nice to be in that seat with, you know, like-minded people, because we are so used to be looking at them. We be like, wow, they're doing this thing.
I think we're still hungry in a way. We're still
Yeah,
hungry,
and then
yeah.
Yep.
and we are at the driver's seat right now.
Yep.
We are usually at the passenger seat or even the back seat, you know,
Yep.
looking at people. Right now we are at the driver's seat, looking forward. So
That's right.
like driving on a highway kind of thing. And you know, I am excited. I am excited. You know,
Oh, yeah,
COVID or not,
We all
Yeah,
are.
we all are,
you know,
man.
I am excited. You know,
I think this is the time that we can work together with our community instead
Yeah,
of going
yeah,
out. Why not we focus on
What
you know,
we have.
home? Yeah, at home.
yeah.
So
And
Yeah, again, yes.
And before we move on to our next segment, is there anything that you guys want to share with anybody? You know, like anything you want to say, anything else that you want to? Yep.
no. First of all, thanks for having us on the show.
No, the
Really
honor is
honored.
ours. Thank you. The honor is
Um,
ours.
Yeah, I mean, thanks, Keep, Ibanex team, David, the guys from City Music, this fellow head right here.
All music
um,
It's always like this between
all
us.
music.
It's always like this.
So yeah, I think we just want to say that we are around these brands, these companies. We are around for the industry, so you know,
ain't going nowhere.
and we ain't going anywhere. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
just stay.
true.
100 years.
So things will get better, you know.
For
So
sure.
yeah, I mean, looking forward to all the collaborations that we're all gonna have, lah. So just hang in tight and stay tuned.
Yes.
How about
So
you, Stan?
I mean, when you approached me about doing the collaborating, about the collaboration and stuff like that, it scares me, but in a way, it excites me. I like to be thrilled. So, like you
Thrill
said,
seeker.
you're gonna push your boundaries. What?
Yeah.
You're a thrill
So-
seeker, my
Yeah,
friend.
that's right. I mean, thrill seeker, right? You
Yeah,
gotta, you know.
that's your nature.
I mean, there was this particular moment where Yazid and I approached Adnan, right? I don't know. I'm not sure whether you were there. It was just like a pitch, but wow, the excitement from Adnan's eyes.
Yeah.
Bro, you need to do this, bro. Bro, you need to do this, bro. Like,
Dude, you sit down with him, give him one mic, and he will have 15,000 ideas.
yeah.
He's an
And,
energizer bunny.
and after that, you're like, nah. Then he's like, okay, I got one more. You know, so he's forever having really creative ideas. You
Yeah,
know,
but-
things where you would go that.
trying to
I mean,
reinvigorate.
if I still if that's not possible, I mean these guys we always keep me grounded and stuff. Okay, we gotta chill, we gotta talk it out. You can do, but I mean that's why these guys are good friends of mine. They keep me grounded. So I love you guys, man.
Aw.
Aw.
I just knew Adnan this year.
My hand was until here, but it's okay.
And Anand has has plans for doing more videos.
Getting
here,
married.
you know, and-
Yeah, and we are gonna support him.
Yep.
1,001%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love you too, bro. That's you.
Yeah,
no,
we love
cannot
you
say,
too.
Oh yeah, we love you too.
yeah.
I mean, don't start crying. 'Cause if you-
And currently, Collab Studio is also using beer dynamic microphones like the.
Do we have to? Or we have
No,
to?
but no.
I mean, you
But because
don't
we
have
love
to.
We have been using it, and the jammers that came down to help to that that acts they were they thoroughly enjoyed
Yep.
the mic,
Yeah.
how the sound
Yeah.
It's
is,
awesome.
and all that kind of stuff. So
Thank you, Iman Slick.
yeah,
Oh, Iman Slick, yes.
Oh, yeah.
everybody else,
Cheers,
Beats.
boys.
It's becoming evidently like what Yazid say. It's like it's becoming
Fashionably.
prominent. So it's like there. It's like you want good stuff, you know where to go.
Yep.
Yeah. So we don't have to say more lah. I mean, just
Come
test-
down.
Yeah, test it out for yourself.
All the
Yeah.
equipments.
Come down to
gears.
Skip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the what hub for?
What is it called?
Hub
The
for
music
Oh,
village.
the hub for music creation, yo.
yeah.
Music Village. The studio is called
Yeah, Collab Studio.
Collab Studio.
Collab.
Yes,
Collab
Studios
Studio.
at Scape.
And also you
Uh,
can get beer dynamic microphones at Luther Music.
Yeah,
as well.
Luther Music, or else
Or go
on our
straight to-
Lazada or Shopee.
Go
So you
straight
can
to
always
Mr.
search for
Norman
Bay
Lim.
Dynamic.
Norman Lim.
Or else, if all else fail, then
go
search
straight
for
to
me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind people coming to me say that, "Hey, we're gonna try, we're gonna test the mic that you saying good." I say, come on, man. I dare you or challenge you to test the mic.
Ah, nice.
Go.
Fierce.
Come over, man.
So with that, like that, we have to give out your number right now to everybody.
No,
Do
that's
not-
the point.
do not-
No, that's what he wanted.
No, do not.
That's what he wanted.
Subliminally,
Yeah,
he
you
You can
wanted
text me on
that.
Facebook. You can text
He
me on
wants
Facebook.
that.
Subtly,
He wants
wanted
that.
Okay lah, content creation ma, content creator ma, you want YouTube all.
I'm going out.
Alright, man.
But
Yup.
we have
Yup.
come to the end of this segment. We have one last segment before we end the night. We're gonna end the night with Terrestrial. So the band has been supporting us also. Talk about industry partners. We also have like bands who
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
believe in
Yeah.
I would say really support Basement Studio, like Terrestrial, Reeds.
Yep.
They are just they are, yes, they are friends, but they at the core of it they understood what Basement was and what Basement is. So we are very grateful to have those kind of bands, and
Yes.
it like Terrestrial last year did opened up for our first show
Yep.
for the Suspended Disaster, and then we found out that they went to Baby's, got into Baby's, played for Baby's, and we are, as fans, biased, we're so stoked that they get that kind of elevation. Not it's because through us lah. It's because that we believe in that band
Yeah.
also.
Yeah,
Yeah. That is the most what core of it that we really believe in that band, and having that kind of acts really be like we were happy out, and we were like aw.
And
So shout
because
out to
we are also
Terrestrial.
fans of their music.
Yeah. Oh, I love all their music. I love all their Richter. So yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you guys have to check them out. Terrestrial. Yep.
Goosebumps.
Unique.
So yeah.
All the bands you brought was good. So
True.
Yeah, man. I mean, Suspended in Disaster was like
It was fun time.
it was a fun time. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
fun time.
We ourselves like we, we are also musicians, but at the same time we love watching our friends or our peers or even the industry making new friends performing. We want to support and we don't just support blindly, but because we believe in it.
Yeah.
So that's where at Basement Studio, when I see these guys always rehearsing, they were very true to their art.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I want to be honest. Thank you so much, man, Terrestrial, for agreeing to play for the pre-recorded set a few days before the show
This
itself.
fella called the band late.
I called them up. I think I called them up on Friday.
for
right?
Tuesday.
Yeah, for a Tuesday
For
show.
Tuesday recording.
But you see how committed they are. Okay, on
Yeah.
Friday I called them up, and they say, you know what?
Sunday,
Can we have a
rehearsal
jamming
lah.
session on
Yeah.
Sunday? Sure, why not? No problem.
Yeah.
So they.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't just like
Nice.
okay, yeah, they are very committed. So
Yeah.
they schedule a jamming session and they played really nicely. So I mean, you guys be the judge. Yep.
It's
Yeah,
like
so-
it's like having a good salad, like
salad,
have a good
boy
salad.
salad.
Salad's good,
Don't
right?
eat
It's
him,
made up
don't
of
eat him on.
a lot of ingredients, right? So that's what we are, as industry partners, as talent acts. You mash everything on, and you like, like how Budi like to say, toss my salad, lah. Never mind. I think that was out of context, but yeah, it's like a good salad, okay, or
Okay,
any
yep.
good meal that you need to have. It's
Yep.
just nice, and it's
So yeah, please enjoy Terrestrial after this, and before we go, right?
yeah,
Mr.
we're gonna
Rizal?
sign off.
Yep.
This is the end of our segment. So
No
we're
after
gonna
party.
No after party lah.
After
COVID.
party later, McDonald's will just beside.
again.
No one here.
Yeah. Thank you very much to David, Ebenex, the Ebenex crew. Thank you
Yes.
very much to Mr. Yin Long. Thank you
Yep.
very much to Norman Lim, Adnan.
You're most welcome, guys.
You're most welcome. Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah.
Thank
Really
you.
Appreciate it. It's an honor.
Yeah, and a special shout out to Shafura and Zafran who did the video and all that kind of
Nice.
stuff.
And Kai,
Kai.
Thanks,
yes,
guys.
And,
Thank you, guys.
the band, Terrestrial, Ritz, and Ilhan.
yes, thank you.
You
Ilhan,
know,
yeah.
it's a very short show, but we are having fun
Yeah.
on a Friday night.
And also thank you to Skip
Friday night.
Yes.
for the
Escape.
space. Yep.
Yeah, awesome space.
yes,
Awesome space.
and thank you to the whole Banex team one more time. Thank you so much, guys, for giving us this opportunity.
Please,
Yep.
please do support everybody here. In the whole thing. If you want to jam, the website link is up. Just go and book your slot. And all
Yes.
that kind of stuff.
Go to Ibanex web
Yeah,
page. Yep.
yeah. If you're really curious on how the mic works, just come down lah.
Yes.
Test the mic.
And I might be just invade you and taking videos of
Yes.
you guys performing
Yeah.
and
The
interview.
guerrilla content creator come
Yes.
up. Surprise!
And also, of course, right, you gotta try out the drums. The drum set by from Ibanex is
Yeah.
the Yamaha stage
that's
custom
good.
is
Really,
really
Forget the amps, man. The
Yeah,
amps
the
are
Yeah.
the amps are amazing.
amazing. Yeah,
amazing.
the Vox amp and the Black Star amp
Yeah.
from City Music. So yeah, so please come down, and we hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Thank
we're gonna
you.
cue the video, but without further ado, be safe. Be socially distanced.
Yes.
And God bless everybody.
Wear your mask.
Yes. Wear your mask.
Trying to answers to cheap with the rays. I threw away the poison. Screw your hollow rules. Freedom in the arms of reality is such cruelty. Cruelty. The seven stars don't get such touching these master can't sex to life without. These seven stars don't get such touching these master can't sex to life without. I need some for your kiss in my heart. The scandals live on that descent. As it palpitates, you paint the drug that it blends. My regrets in the sense I'm creating. My heart, the scandals live on that descent. As it palpitates, you paint the drug that it blends. My regrets in the sense that I stopped hiding from the sorrow. I stopped hiding from the shame. I stepped out alone from the catacombs into a light that felt like Adam and the sin was healed. Welcome to the eye of the storm. This disaster that is my disease. The fight is over. The blood remains on the ground. We gave it all without hesitation. I threw my punches. The only thing that brought me to my knees was a haunting soundtrack of your laughter. Yes, you're selfish for sharing yourself with me. Fought our gods when the ship was sinking. Wondrous ceasefire. The day said, let's just end this. Here we are at the end of the trial. And God, dear God, I can't wait to relax. What's the power? There's so bright. Be the villain for the sake of your crimes. Be the villain for the sake of all your crimes. For the sake of all your crimes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Singaporeans and global citizens.
And PRs and foreigners as well. Whoever's watching this.
Yeah, I'm glad you're still in Singapore, behaving yourself. We are terrestrial, and we're very honored and privileged to be playing a set for you tonight here in Collab Studios. Co-managed by Ebenex and the Basement Studios.
With equipment from Bay Dynamic. And we'd like to shout out to Skip as well for lending us this beautiful space to jam things out tonight. And not forgetting our friends at City Music as well, Yeah, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. And we're just gonna enjoy ourselves tonight when we got like 3 more songs for you guys. So enjoy.
Was holding back hurricanes with a six-pack. No fun to lose, just me begging the question. There was nothing left. Saving room still applying. It's the storm will reapply. There is no cornerstone. Nothing we do can ever roll your scripture. Please, my grace, force me to take my place. Hail Mary, I am full of and just shake them. Did you give me these gifts so you can see how I was? Told the rings off of each other as the arc left. Senses trembling in the dark into spiraling death. Play our prize over static, over compromise. Pressure breaking past the precipice of all life. Now the stony throne, summer's in the soul. Legends up on in the line, the wall is up. Get away!
This next one's called 12 Rounds. We just released this a couple months back, so check it out on Spotify.
Strangers simply dreaming, swaying and fasting over television and through the walls. So congregations gather in the backwards, eagerly enthralled, watching miracle men shrugging off on ABC cares to this and these things. But the world we burned it off, gasping through the alcohol, steady doubt of self-approach, misguided motivations. It turns and turns and twists, we're broken, we desist. They're so sleeping with the hate, confused the fleeing sense of good, but hero from the childhood, who taught his zero ways to let our flaws abide, to ignore the keep on secrets inside, choose to kill, pretend they're quite minor in this cell, all on yourself and all left, choose to kill, pretend they're quite minor in this cell, all on yourself and all left. Turning alibis into brown, dreaded instead the drum, holding our eyes closed, surrogates to success, surprise my conscience and your dawn. Imagine but there's no mistaken force. No good fight began until the best forgiveness only belongs.
Oh, we're down to our last song. This one's called Furnace.
Keep me close and safe. your faces in empty spaces with the big sunset on Melbourne Street pulls us close. You said anything goes, you know I was yours, you haven't told, you don't have an answer, can I be saved? I know I said that anything goes, you know I was yours, you haven't told, I don't have an answer, can I be saved? This is a blessing from my mistakes. Again, so when we fly to find the rest that is released outside of the finish line, speak your mind line. Again, to what truth that is wrong, away from illusions and out of the cold. Everything I want to know makes me a martyr or leaves me alone. Cannot control this sin. Save me from hell. Don't leave me for dead. Like you can walk on it, like you can control time. If you want to, you can. This is not what the world thinks, or what the world says you cannot do. Stop crazy or to lose your self-control. Forget, let go. You're not a pawn, you're not a slave, so be free. Stop looking forced to follow the rules. So what's it gonna be? Do you choose? Is the one in charge? Is it right? What's it gonna be?
Thank you.